Hi, welcome to Musha This Week. I'm Lyle Johnson, the host, and today we're talking to Vanier Collegiate students about their upcoming production. So, without further ado, I'm going to ask Arlen Takina to introduce the musical you're doing this year, which is
Elf the Musical. Okay, so my name is Arlene DeQuina, and I am the stage manager for this year's Elf the Musical. And this is Buddy. Put on to yourself.
Yes. My name's Keaton Clark. I'm playing Buddy this year. And yeah, I'm super excited to.
you sound like the personality of a person, like Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must be why you got chosen for the part.
Yeah,
And
probably.
Jillian?
Yes, and I'm Jillian Minch. I'm one of many musical directing team members. We kind of run here as a team at Vanier Collegiate. So I am the chosen one today.
Yeah, or the one that had the spare. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah. So, Jillian, how many? Who are the directors involved with your? Because you have quite a crew of people.
We do, yeah. We actually just refer to ourselves now as the Vanier musical team. So I am involved. We have Minnick Byers, who we kind of deem as our producer. Kelsey Warren is one of our kind of main visionaries. We have Jessica Leibel and Jaylee Wilgosh. They do choreography. We have Ben Sackbell and an intern here at our school, Bramford Stone, who both are working a lot on line delivery. And then we have Renee Kammer, who's a painter and kind of a set designer, and Kenna Whalen, who is one of our big costume creators at the school. And that's our Holy Trinity staff, who's part of the musical team.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a lot of us. It takes a team to put on a show like this.
That's right. It does. Or any show, but particularly something with the fantasy aspect in it. So, who's in the cast that we would know? So, Keaton, tell me that.
Well, there's myself, obviously. There's Thomas Daintree, who's playing Walter Hobbs. We have Natalie Warren playing Jovi. And Maya Boyer playing Santa.
Santa.
Yes.
Santa. Yeah. Where's that famous line? It's Santa. Yes, exactly. Well done. Now, this is the first group that's actually put the stage manager in the interview, and it's such an important role. And I'm glad to see you share the recognition for her. So, how long have you been stage managing?
So currently this is my second year of doing theater in Vanier. I was assistant stage manager last year for One Acts, and this is actually my first year being the stage manager. Yeah. Vanier, yeah.
What grade are you in?
I'm in grade 11 currently.
Okay. But have you done theater before this? Were you in your elementary or grade 9?
Yeah, so in elementary school, I did little plays through my school, St. Michael's. Our director kind of was Mrs. Mitchell, and she kind of introduced me to the theater world. And I didn't really do theater at the beginning of my high school career, but I found it in grade 10, and I'm very happy that I did.
Okay. So, Keaton, tell me the story of what Elf's about in less than 14 minutes.
Yeah. Well, Elf the musical is about a elf named Buddy who isn't actually an elf, and it's the adventure of finding where he belongs in life and the adventure all along on how he gets there and really developing who he is as a character and how Christmas is important for everyday life.
So it's a really good teachable moment for people to discover about themselves and get support about confidence in themselves.
Yes, of course, it's the biggest thing about theater especially is finding places where you can relate and where we hope to bring the Christmas spirit within the show, especially leading up to Christmas. I mean, it's not quite in December, but pretty darn close. So we want to make sure that we're getting the Christmas spirit out there.
Yeah. Now, Jillian, how did your team come up with choosing this play?
We started talking about this production back in the spring. And we knew that we had Keaton as a grade 12 and Thomas as a grade 12. So we knew we wanted a play that focused kind of with kind of this two male role at kind of the head of it. And then, as you recognize right off the hop, Keaton's got a little bit of maybe some quirky elf-like characters in his
No.
personality. So
Say it isn't so. Yeah.
you'll see it on stage.
Yeah.
And we kind of just sprang to elf right away. And we've had nobody in our community put on a production that kind of had a Christmas theme in a while. And then we also had the idea that we wanted to include our elementary students as well. And so we knew with that we needed something that had kind of a role for younger children. And so North Pole Elves made sense. So when we put all the pieces together, Elf was kind of the best fit for our team this year.
Yeah. How did you guys feel about that?
I'm super pumped about it. I mean, like,
Yeah?
it's Christmas. We started our Christmas in September. So
Really?
yes, we started like this whole thing in September. So Christmas themed has just been all over. And we're I'm very happy about that because I love Christmas.
No, it's been nothing but incredible. I think the choice of play fits perfectly with when the production's being shown, as well as it as Mrs. Minch said, it's a great opportunity for our younger kids in our division to get into theater, because I know when I was younger, that would have been something that I really would have loved.
Yeah. So, how many kids are in the cast?
Like younger kids?
Anybody? How many total, including the little guys?
I'd say in our high school cast, there's typically like around 20. And then for our elementary cast, it's around 25. So it's quite a big cast this year.
Yeah. And you got a crew to work with?
Yes, we do. We have a phenomenal crew this year,
Okay,
and
cool.
they've created a lot of our set pieces, and it's just great.
Who does your lights and sound?
So basically our lights have been kind of all over. There isn't a designated person for lights. I've been doing lights a little bit. Mrs. Minch has been doing it, and Mr. Sackville has. But I think we are going to settle on lights when we get to the theater and actually run our tech.
Yeah, when we run out of the May Wilson, we get the benefit of working with their trained staff. So Eric will take over our lighting. I think Matt will run our sound, and then Eric will be kind of our big head, and then we'll probably have our fly operator as well available there.
You have flies?
Oh, we got lots of flies. Things will come down from the ceiling.
Yeah, the set this year is absolutely incredible. Like, that's the biggest thing I can say to people is you will be amazed at the set.
I remember last year when you in the one acts that you did Radium Girls, and the technology that you put in that play, they're designed and created by a grade 12 student. It was phenomenal. You guys, it was great, great challenge. And you, as a person involved with theater, you just went, wow, that's really good. And this year it's going to be the same kind of thing.
Yes.
With
we hope so.
People flying, or just that?
Oh, I wish. I wish that Eric would give us that. We'll ask him. We'll say Lyle would like people to fly. We'll try.
Yeah. I did I helped with Peter Pan once, and we flew a 6'1" Peter Pan.
Amazing.
And that was a challenge, shall we say. So
fly.
Yeah. Exactly. Well done. So what dates is it being performed?
November 22nd
to November 25th. There's a matinee on November 25th. And yeah, it's going to be great. Yeah.
Where can people get tickets?
You can get them at the SaskTix website or the Moose Jaw Cultural Center.
Yeah. Or if you want to go in person, you can go down to the May Wilson box office and they will help you there as well. So there's the Wednesday show in the evening. That's at 7 p.m. Thursday at 7 p.m., Friday at 7 p.m. And then, like Keaton said, Saturday is our 2 p.m. matinee to wrap up our run of Elf.
Right. And there's something in the evening that night. That's when you're moving out, I guess.
That's when we've decided not to move out at midnight. We're going to move out
We've
earlier.
learned.
Yeah.
We've
Well, no,
learned we don't like being here till 2 a.m.
Yeah.
especially when you can go home and sleep as a teenager. Well,
Yeah.
maybe not sleep. You're probably go and socialize with your friends just cause.
Oh, straight to bed. Straight to bed.
Keaton, you know, if you tell a fib, what it sounded a nose. Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah. So
I promise to Santa that I'm not fibbing. I'm not. I go straight to bed.
Ms. Munch doesn't look really impressed by that.
You never know, right?
Yeah.
They get pretty tired after
Yeah.
rehearsal. So
Why should people come see your show?
Why?
Yeah.
Because it's Elf.
Yeah.
It's Elf. It's a great way for the community to get into Christmas spirit, as well as to come support our high school and really just see what theater has to offer and all the different talents that everybody has put in, all the time and dedication that it's really just starting now. We can see all these visions that we had at the start really come together. And I think that people will be blown away with how it turns out.
Do you have a band, or do you? What do you do for music, for your musical support?
we run off tracks. We
Do you?
we used to
Okay.
have we used to have a live band. The logistics are tricky and it's hard
Yeah.
to organize with live orchestras now.
Yeah.
So we found with our students to have more success rehearsal wise.
And they
We're
can take
able
the
to
music home with them and practice with the
Yeah.
actual track, which is probably good.
Yeah.
Well,
so,
you guys, that's our time. So thank you for taking time out of your schedule to come and share with us. Break a leg, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
Oh, you're welcome. And so people in Moose Jaw will be out to see you November
22nd.
To 26.
2. Teamwork. Well done.
yeah.
All right. Thanks very much. And we'll see you again soon on Moose Jaw this week.